181 people boarded the flight. Almost none of them made it home. The day starts out like any other. A Boeing 737-800 is flying from Bangkok to South Korea's Muam International Airport. On board are 181 passengers, families, tourists, business travelers. Some are probably scrolling through their phones, thinking about what they'll do when they land. Maybe someone's looking out the window, watching the clouds roll by. It's just a regular flight. But as the plane approaches the runway, something feels off. The landing doesn't go as planned. Instead of touching down smoothly, the plane suddenly veers off course. People inside are thrown forward in their seats. Screams echo through the cabin as the plane skids across the tarmac at a terrifying speed. And then, bam! The plane slams into a wall. A huge explosion rips through the air, sending flames and thick black smoke billowing into the sky. The fire spreads fast, consuming the aircraft. Emergency crews rush to the scene, but for most on board, it's already too late. Out of 181 passengers, 177 are gone. It's a tragedy that shakes South Korea. Families are left devastated. The nation is in mourning. The CEO of Jeju Air, Kim Ibe, appears on TV, bowing deeply as he apologizes. He says the plane had been properly maintained, with no signs of trouble before the crash. But here's the thing, the more you look at the details, the less it feels like just an accident. Let's talk about that wall. Near airport runways, walls are supposed to be designed as crumble zones. If a plane hits them, they're meant to collapse on impact, absorbing some of the force to minimize damage. But this wall didn't crumble. It stood solid, turning the crash into a fiery disaster. Why was it built so strong? Reports suggest it was over-reinforced, not for safety, but to funnel money into construction companies owned by friends of the president. Taxpayer money was allegedly used to build a wall that prioritized profits over safety, and because of that, 177 lives were lost. But wait, there's more. The timing of this crash is suspicious. South Korea was in the middle of massive protests. Over 500,000 people were gathering in the streets calling for President Yoon's impeachment. There was even an arrest warrant with his name on it. The rallies had been going on for weeks, and they weren't slowing down. But after the crash, everything stopped. The grief was overwhelming. The protests faded almost overnight as people focused on mourning instead of politics. And here's where things get even more suspicious. There are rumors that the First Lady has connections to Jeju Air, the airline involved in the crash. With her ties to the company, could there be more to this story than we're being told? Was this crash just a tragic accident, or something orchestrated to protect the president, silence dissent, and distract the entire country? What do you think? An unfortunate coincidence or a calculated cover-up?